personally, I've never been in Africa, so I have to say it, I'm completely uneducated when it comes to slums and what life would look like in that sort of surroundings. So I had no idea about this before I talked to you. And I was actually also really surprised when you explained to me that what life of a street child actually means. So maybe you can explain it to the audience as well, like
Hmm.
give them a little bit of an idea of what does it mean to be a street child and why is it so important to get away from this life of criminal activity to a life with a regular income, a salary, um, and a sustainable outlook on future.
Yes, I try because I always tell people I will never understand myself what it means to be a street child because if you've never been one, you will never know. Um,
Mm-hmm.
but of course, from the outside perspective, or what I've seen is street children in Nairobi have about 50,000 street children, and they are on the streets for different reasons. They run away from home. But there are different reasons for that, and they come from often from a poorer background and often from slums. And street children, they raise themselves on the streets in the city center, not in the slums. Of course, they come from there and often they go back and forth. But when you live on the streets, you will be in the place where all the hustling is taking place. You go to the busy roads, you go to the main areas where you can beg, and of course, at the later age, where you can steal and where you eventually can do robberies at the point when you made your career on the streets. And many of them die at an early age, of course, because of drug abuse, because of the police, because of mob justice when they get caught stealing. And it's a really tough life. So, what they go through. And Nai Nami doesn't work with the children anymore. We work with young adults. They used to be street children, but at some point, when you are still alive at the age of 18, 20, 25, you are a professional criminal because you make your career on the streets. And but you don't have any other option because you lack of education, you didn't go to school, and you lack of formal skills, of course, and you have a criminal record. What else can you do than keep on stealing? There is no other
Mm-hmm.
option. And my goal was to give this target group, this type of young adults who used to be street children, but today criminals, to give them a better life through a regular job and income.